So I want to do a short video on running cable using Raceways and things like that. But before I get started, please hit the like and subscribe button. You have no idea how much that helps, and I really appreciate it. It's all about that algorithm. I've been out of the game for a little bit. I've been on hiatus because I haven't been producing content. They've put me on the back burner. They don't show my videos to as many people. So I really appreciate you liking, subscribing, sharing it, doing whatever, but it really makes a big difference for me. So I really appreciate that. Now, so what I did is I routed these, cables around the fireplace, and it's fireplaces are a pain to deal with when it comes to home theater. And so in running these, I learned something, and what I'm going to tell you is probably rudimentary. Most of you probably already know this, but it's for those of you who don't, who are planning to set up their own cable routing system. What I can tell you from experience and from mistakes I made doing this is that you start from your furthest, speaker way, your furthest wire, your longest wire. Don't terminate it yet, and run that, and then add the cables as you need to as you go along the raceway. So as I come up here, I added the subwoofer and the speaker. I've got two surrounds over this way, and then all those cables, I came up here, added the center channel and the HDMI cable. I came down this way and ran the raceway across back that way. And I also included this speaker and subwoofer cable for the sub in that as well. So now if I had done it a different way or made a mistake, you have to go back through and open these. And that's another thing, is if you're going to have it that way, if you're going to use these, I would say make sure that you can open them back up so that if you have an issue, you can deal with it. If you don't do it, if you put if I had put the opening down against the fireplace, that would be a nightmare to deal with, because if I need to get back in there for any reason, you have to probably remove it, or maybe you could pry it up. It'd just be not as easy as being able to take it down. And so those things, again, some of this stuff is rudimentary to some of you. To others, okay, that makes sense. Another thing is, when you're using it, wipe it down with some alcohol. I would use a clean paper towel after using the alcohol and keep rubbing it down to where you don't get anything that comes off anymore. I'm not saying I would use a bunch of alcohol, because if you're on a painted surface, it might take some of it off. What you're trying to do is just get the dirt off. And when you press it down, start at one end and press it towards the other end. And it's really important to press these for quite a while so that they really stick. You don't want these things coming down later because you didn't stick them hard enough. Another thing I'll tell you is that the wider Raceways were actually a better deal overall, even though it was, I think it was $25 versus $30. But I got an extra stick of it out of the wider cable than I did the narrower cable. So really, it makes more sense to go with the wider stuff. It gives you more room for turns and stuff like that. Making the turns around here was not easy. I used some white duct tape to kind of hide what I couldn't do, just because of the way it was set up, just because of the way the fireplace is set up. So there was no easy solution to do it otherwise. There was no real way I could make this happen with using the fittings that they provided. It just wasn't going to happen. And so what I did, if I can get this to pop off. So right here, I didn't need to do this, I don't think. I think I could have gotten away without making an angle there. But I took the edge here, I set this over it. I also unshielded the twisted pair right here. This one still has its sheath in place. But what I did is I cut this out here, and then that way, and then I cut this out here so that it'll fit and not look absolutely terrible. Because if I tried to bring this over here, it'd be coming all the way up to here, and then, it'd just look bad. This doesn't look fantastic. Let's be honest, going up through the walls is a better way, right? But that's not an option for everyone. But you can get creative as far as, where you put these. The whole point of this is start from the furthest away. I just started wiring the first one, ran it, all the way along, gave myself enough room, then ran the next one, and made sure I had enough room to terminate. And in some cases, I was really close, and I was thinking to myself, oh man, if I had not, given myself enough room, I'd either be having to patch this or do it all over again. So, and obviously I would probably just patch it. I mean, is that a big deal? No. So give yourself some room, start with the furthest away, clean the surfaces before you stick this stuff. Again, all basic stuff, but if I had seen this video before I started, it would have given me a couple of tips. This isn't rocket science. This isn't some major revelation. It is just something to help you make things go by a bit quicker. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all the subscriptions, you guys supporting me, clicking likes, leaving comments, things like that, following affiliate links. It really makes all the difference. And a lot of the support I've gotten in the comments have been fantastic. Thank you. Being back it feels good. So again, thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe.